or you could always be more clear. And we live. Good morning, America. It's time for that good old wake and bake. You gonna wake and bake with your boy. Can y'all hear me? I hope they could hear me. I feel like I ain't blocking my mic, so they should be able to hear me. But you know what I could do? I could do this to make sure if y'all can hear me or that. Go to my Instagram and watch my own story. You can hear me? I bet. So I don't gotta do that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tap in with your boy. We live. I'm gonna give a second. Got the great God audience here. We're gonna see if some other people join it. And I talk this morning, yo. I got a few PowerPoints. You know what I'm saying? I was taking a shit this morning. I'm like, yo, you know what? You should go live. Stop just getting on that shit and ranting. Like, you got to be intentional. Like, cause what happens typically is I'll be wanting to go live, and I'll just I'll go live just cause I want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think expression is important. But expression without purpose is pointless. You know what I'm saying? So I want to begin to have a little bit more structure to these. As y'all can see, I got my favorite filter. Got love on the brain. Love on the brain. Like that. So I wanted to get into the shit like, man, y'all got to be intentional in the morning. Like, we gonna hey yo, listen, man. If you sensitive, this live ain't for you. If you a person that's easily triggered, this live ain't for you. This live is for the people this live is for the gypsies. If you relate, we related. That's who this live is for. Cause I'm gonna talk to y'all like I talk to my own self. You know what I'm saying? This live really ain't for y'all. This live is for reference for self. Like, I play this bitch back and like, nah, nigga, you got to stay on your square. Nigga, remember what you said. Nigga, word is bond. Your word is your bond. Shout out to AA. A master teacher and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. But yeah, you got to be intentional on your mornings. That starts with the moment you wake up. If you wake up and the first thing you do is like you want to roll up or some shit like that, man, come on, dog. That's the live right there. That's God talking about, like, yo, that's the shit showing me that, oh, nigga, watch what you say and how you say it. It's gonna be people that's gonna be offended. Man, fuck them people. They'll be alright. I ain't talking to them people. If you offended, I ain't talking to you. I feel like that's, whenever something fall and shit like that now, I believe that that's my ancestors and shit, so that's my grandfather. He was trying to tell me to give y'all that disclaimer. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to my own self. That's it. When I wake up in the morning, I got to get going. I wake up pumped for life every day. Every day, that's your new chance to start and try some shit. Every day. You can't carry the energy from yesterday into today. So let me tell the world, we live. We live. Join the convo. So yeah, actually this page only got like 150 followers. So I don't expect too many people to join the convo, whereas if I went from my page, it would have more. But I think my page is so convoluted with so many different types of people. And I wanted to make this page for the people that really fuck with my art. I wanted to be intentional about that. And the people that fuck with my spirit. If you fuck with who I am as a person, then this is the Instagram page for you. If you like my clothes, if you like the things that I do and produce, if you like the outcomes of me, then the other Instagram is the lookbook. There's everything on there. It's dope. If you like my thoughtfulness, this the Instagram you want to be tapped into. This the YouTube you want to subscribe to, and all that shit. We're gonna get this shit right. But yeah, back to this intentional morning shit. You got to be intentional first thing in the morning, or else you're gonna be intentional about being unintentional all day. We ain't with that. You can't do that. That's a recipe for failure. You can't never be too good to be happy. Like, I think motherfuckers wake up and view the world. People wake up with entitlements instead of waking up and viewing the world as an opportunity. You supposed to be like, when you get up, you supposed to be like, damn. Matter of fact, when you get up, be intentional about when you wake up. Lay there. Get your thoughts together. Don't just get up and start running and moving. I do that sometimes, but that's because when I get up, I wake up. As soon as I wake up, sometimes I jump right out of bed and I get busy. But that's because before I went to sleep, nigga, I look at time different. You know what I'm saying? Like, time is present. Like, we in the present moment and shit, right? But the future's coming. So that's why I got a high functioning state of anxiety, because my brain is always in the future. I don't even give a fuck about the past. That's why we don't get depressed no more. Depressed people living in the past. Anybody you know that's depressed, I promise you, they living in the past. When y'all start talking, don't they start talking about some old shit? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? That's some stupid shit. It's today. This how I'm talking to me. Keep in mind, I'm talking to me. I ain't talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to feel the ways of entitlement that most people feel. Nigga, I've been homeless my whole life. I ain't never had shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck about all that shit? If you focus on the negative, you focus on, yo, man, I ain't had no mama, yo. Yo, I ain't meet my dad till I was like 29, yo. Like, nigga, you won't have, nigga, who gives a fuck? That shit lame as fuck. You supposed to define yourself through yourself, not through this shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't being intentional in the morning, like, yo, I'm intentional, like, what goals you got on the day? Like, yo, I want to wake up and do something, nigga. If you don't do shit else, wake up and make your fucking bed. Or wherever the fuck you slept at. Wherever you slept at last night, whether you slept on a couch, a bed, a floor, a hotel, or whatever, wake up and clean. So that you can get into your psychology a quick boost of endorphins in the morning. That means you don't got to wake up and get high right away. I like when I wake up to be up for like an hour and a half before I smoke. Because in that hour and a half that I'm up at like 5 a.m. when y'all see me on Facebook tomorrow, it's 5 in the morning. That hour and a half between like 5 and 6:30, 7 o'clock type shit, I do more in that time period than most niggas do all fucking day. I do more in an hour and a half in the morning being intentional than niggas do. I'm talking about like creative pursuit people. If you got kids and shit, obviously I don't do as much as you because I don't have to tend to kids. If you got a job, then obviously I ain't going to work and clocking 8 hours like slaving for the man. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a job I like, which would mean you would do man things. I'm talking about for niggas that's entrepreneurs. My niggas is entrepreneurs and my niggas is unemployed. We ain't unemployed. We just work in mysterious ways. Yes, brothers. Yes, get this shit right. So my entrepreneurs, I know a lot of entrepreneurs. I feel like if you're unemployed, you're an entrepreneur. If you don't have a job that you get a pay stub from, you automatically an entrepreneur or a bum. Entrepreneur, bum. Entrepreneur, bum. Drug dealers, entrepreneurs. Niggas begging for change, bum. Neither nigga is leaving it to the white man to say, hey man, here's your check for the week. You've been a good boy. But there's two different mind states. One is I'm going to go get it. And one is just the depression of like, oh man, that's what it is. And I don't know, I'll say I'm only really cool with like the bums that beg for change that are mad old. Cause I believe like you might be an angel or something. Like God might be like trying to give me a message through you or something. But if you a bum and you young, nigga, I've been homeless in my 20s. Nobody gotta know you're homeless. You don't gotta stand outside the store begging for change to get drunk. That's like no ambition. Where's your intention for life? You get what I'm saying? If you wake up and the first thing you want to do is get high, as soon as you wake up, you're being intentional about escaping your reality all fucking day. I feel like when I wake up and I take an hour and a half before I smoke, I wait like 2 hours before I smoke a blunt or some shit. I don't do my wake and bake until I'm doing something productive. I done spent a decent amount of time this morning sitting. Plus I wake up earlier than everybody, so I be in a house no matter where I'm at. If it's the hood or whatever. I'm sitting, nigga. The atmosphere is sitting on me. I'm establishing for myself a great baseline of reality for me to be grateful for. Thankful that I woke up, You didn't have to wake up. We all know somebody that didn't wake up this morning. They ain't here. And you missed their ass too. But you here. It's gonna be people that miss you when you gone. Don't spend all your time being fucking reactionary. Because we black. We got a culture that has been programming us to be miserable. This is the residual effects of slavery. This shit ain't just, slavery ain't in, nigga. They just started calling that shit politics. Fuck's wrong with y'all? So, you got to be intentional when you wake up in the morning, or you gonna be intentionally unintentional all day. Which means that, oh, like, you know, people be feeling safe in they unintention. Like, no, I didn't mean for that to happen. Like, yo, if you didn't mean for it to happen, then you meant for the fuck shit to happen. You got to get real sharp with your own mind, nigga, and get intentional as fuck. Like, yo, this is what I'm gonna achieve today. Even if it's something small, man. I'll have a small goal on a day, like make $100 or draw a picture or something. But one way or another, when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna be intentional about setting a goal for the day, even if it's something little, like draw a picture today. That way, everything else I encounter in the day is cool, because that's the day. I woke up into this. This the world. I ain't asked to be here, but I'm here. I woke up to this shit. I say, okay, I wanna go buy me a new notebook. I gotta mail some stuff off, and I wanna draw a picture. If I do those 3 things that I said that I wanted to do, my day was a success. It don't matter what the fuck else happened in the day. I could cruise all of that with a healthy level of spatial detachment emotionally, because, nigga, I already chose intentionally where I want my emotions to reside today. Your emotions is your fuel for your actions. If you ain't intentional about what you're doing with your emotions, they're gonna fuel negative actions. Especially the negative emotions. Now, you can take negative emotions and let them fuel positive actions. You can say, man, I'm fucking tired of living like this. Or you could be mad, or, you know, yo, I'm fat. So now you're gonna go work out then. Let that negative emotion, let that sadness of being fat motivate you towards a positive action that'll actually change what you got going on. That's what I mean when I say be intentional in the morning. And that's some real shit. If you wake up and you don't move and you just lay there, the thoughts gonna run through your brain any fucking way. Be intentional about which ones you hold on to. Let them all flow through. If it's anything that said that you have a thought and you don't like it, start labeling them. Wake up, be like, damn, man, I hope me and Shorty stop. Don't be beefing today. Man, that's some stupid shit. Fuck I'm thinking about, man. You thinking about, man? Fuck you waking up thinking about a bitch for anyway, nigga. Fuck you waking up thinking about your lover for anyway. Nigga, wake up and think about life. Your life. Wake up and think about your life, nigga. Remember when you ain't had shit to eat? Remember when you was sleeping outside? I'm talking to myself. Remember when you was this, that, and the third? Nigga, yo, remember when you was a criminal? Remember when you was scared as hell when you hit that lick? Remember when you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you think about it, all of that, your life up to now, and you say, well, shit, I'm alive. And I have the personal mental faculty to understand that it's my choice what happened and what go on in here from this point on. I can't go back and change nothing. But from this point on, I can be intentional about change, yo. You can be intentional right now if you choose to. It's just easier to stew in your emotions. So if you waking up and you waking up broke, what the fuck are you rolling back over for? Nigga, you need to get up. Nigga, you got a phone. This a matrix. This a magic wand. This shit a tool. You need to get up on here and start interacting. Generate your ass some motherfucking money. Or wake up and do your intentional morning routine before you go to work. Or before you hit the block. Whatever it is that you do. Be intentional in the morning, man. Let me see. Let's see what's up, man. Be intentional in the morning. Be intentional in the motherfucking morning, God. Try to tell y'all niggas. You know why I like doing these like this, yo? It'd be like maybe one like audio here right now. Salute to the God. Go follow her Ardira Johanna and Black Girls Who Freedom Flow. She's a yoga instructor. Get your peace of mind right. I've done a yoga before, man. That shit was cool. You feel loose after, strong. But Pete, I like doing it this way because only my real peoples is fucking with me. You'll fuck with me. We live in a world, man, where everybody want Jesus on a chain. Everybody want a Jesus piece. They want a Jesus piece. I'm gonna let that sink in. Like, niggas want Jesus pieces. Not because they know the value of gold. Why then? Well, we gonna get high now. We vibing. We vibing now. I got another blunt too. Listen. Things you love, you should expand. Y'all don't know what love is. Y'all don't even love yourself. Hey, yo, you know what? I'm gonna venture to say this. Don't say shit to me in my inbox that you. If you don't have my phone number to text me, don't say shit to me in my inbox you won't say on my wall. We gonna eliminate a lot of y'all fakers right now. A lot of y'all Jesus pieces. Y'all don't want Jesus. Y'all want Jesus to yourself. If I put a story up and that bitch get 300 views, and that motherfucker, not even a story, I post a picture to my story, get 300 plus views, mad hearts, little likes and shit. Couple people done hit the little share button and they done shared it to my inbox, like, ooh, look at you, and they got a little quote or some shit. They got some shit they gotta see. I post that same picture on my wall. And this is not me campaigning for support or begging for help. Trust, I'm not doing that. I don't do that. It's unnecessary. Everything that's ordained for you will remain for you. You just have to obtain a you. You get what I'm saying? So they won't get them. They won't put them on the wall. But why? People are so like secretly miserable. Fear, misery, just a form of fear. Everybody afraid, man. People afraid to love you. People afraid to love Jesus. Every nigga you know would be proud as fuck to throw a gold Jesus piece on. Every nigga you know would be proud as fuck. You get this nigga a gold Jesus piece, a nice gold chain with a Jesus piece about this big even. You give this nigga this shit, and that nigga gonna be proud as fuck. He gonna talk about that shit. Nigga, my nigga gave me a chain. My bitch gave me a chain. Or, you know, you a girl, you like, I got my nigga chain. Look, it's a Jesus piece. This shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit fire. They'll talk about that shit all week. But who want to talk about Jesus in general? Like, you just walk up and you be like, hey, babe, you want to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? They gonna slam the door in your face like a Jehovah's Witness on that conversation. Don't nobody want to talk about Jesus because they don't want to expand Jesus. They just want to own Jesus. They don't even know Jesus. And I'm not saying this to make this no religious conversation because, nigga, I'm not no motherfucker. I don't bang no religious gang. I don't bang no religious gang. I grew up a little bit Muslim and I grew up a little bit Christian, so I know some principles and some fundamentals. But I ain't banging no gang. But they don't want to talk about Jesus. I can talk about Jesus with you all the time. I am Jesus. I'm the black Jesus. Jesus hung out with a bunch of niggas that he knew was going to switch on him. You Jesus too. You thinking about it, right? You thinking about it like, yeah, man, you know who down for you. You know who ain't. But you still go fuck with these niggas. That's Jesus shit, man. You usually see me with a woman. Nigga, Jesus hung around pure prostitutes, bitches, hoes, all kind of women. Them was the most loyal people to him. Who was to expand Jesus? Mad people will tell you in private about your greatness. You look good. And they getting that story, hit that heart button fast as shit. Taking this shot. He want to possess you too, bitch. In his mind, he want to own you. He want to hit that heart button and hope that you jump in his inbox and be like, I ain't even know you like me. He could be like, bitch, I been wanting to fuck. And get some pussy. That's what that inbox. That's what the story game is. The story game is sneaky linking. This is the story game is. There ain't no where is the, you know who's dope? The people that share your stories. Them people's fire. Those are people that think that you're so great. The people that share your posts and share your stories, smoke more weed with those people. Smoke more weed with the people that share your posts and share your stories, because those are the people that think that you are so great that the whole world should know how great you are. Because if the whole world knew how great you were, there might be more people that get produced like you. Now, there's some people that know that the world know that you're great, but they ain't gonna tell you what a garbage. They want to possess you. They don't want to expand you. They want to restrict. They want a Jesus piece. They want you as a symbolism. They don't want to sit and read you, nigga. They don't want to read the Bible. Nobody wants to read the fucking Bible, nigga. When you great, nobody want to read the Bible. They just want the symbolism. So it's like, go ahead and martyr yourself in my experience. Die for me. Die for me so I could say, yo, man, that was my fucking nigga. That was my nigga. That was my people's, man. Expand that nigga after his death. Is what they're gonna do. Expand you after your death, because you're a symbol now. Once you die, you just a Jesus piece. And I ain't discrediting nobody's love for anybody that has gone on to glory. I'm talking to myself. Like I told y'all already. When I die, they're gonna expand me. Jesus piece. Because I'm running around like Jesus now. You ain't gotta go to church to be Jesus, nigga. Being Jesus is the easiest thing in the world. You ain't gotta go to church to be Jesus. Jesus was just a man who knew his own nature and his relationship to his divinity. You ain't gotta go to church to do that, my nigga. You just got to be yourself. But y'all afraid to be yourself. Y'all don't even know that it is a self. Y'all got yourself confused with that voice that be talking shit to you. That's not yourself, nigga. You ain't your thoughts. You ain't your thoughts. You think you yourself, that voice that be talking shit to you, that's not even yourself, nigga. The self is the you that be at motility. That's the you that said, the self is when you saying, yo, damn, she look good. That's your nature and shit. If she look good, you attracted. You naturally attracted to her. Damn, nigga, you ain't even got no bread, nigga. If you don't go bag her, nigga, you stupid, nigga. She gonna curve you. If you try to talk to her and you ain't got no bread, what if she be like, oh, let's get a room? You ain't got the money for the room, nigga. That's not yourself. You think that's yourself. The self is when you hearing all that shit, you like, man, I can't let this shit pass, innit? And you begin to move. The moving you, that's self. That's who you is. Nigga, you do the moving you, and that voice gotta establish some kind of relationship. First, you gotta draw the distinction. You can't draw the distinction, you ain't never gonna know. It's hard for you to be yourself, and them thoughts be fucking torture. Because you think that them shits is you. You think them shits is you, and you can't turn them off. So you be mad at them. Why my brain so plagued with evil thoughts? Why I keep seeing everybody around me just like doing me the worst? Why I keep feeling like all of this? But it's a surface life, and you gotta compress all that shit. Y'all don't take no time in the morning when you wake up to be intentional and decompress from yesterday. When you went to sleep the night before, nigga, you think you decompressing because you rested? You ain't sleep, nigga. If you like me, you don't even sleep for more than 3 hours. That's rest. That's your body giving out. It done shut down. They gotta do nothing. Now you waking up. When you in your prime of yourself, when you're first waking up and got all your juice and your energy, that's when you should be decompressing, gaining your perspective. I used to be poor. Now I got the opportunity to be rich. It ain't that bad. Damn. Motherfuckers done left me. But there's 8 billion motherfuckers left. It ain't that bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn. Damn. Nigga, my granddaddy died. The safest the safest space I ever known to be. I don't feel safe nowhere. It's the only safe place I ever known in my life. Was next to that man. And he dead. Gone in the physical flesh. Damn. I got my nigga ashes around my neck, and I feel like this nigga's spirit is sitting right behind me. If you gonna spiritually protect me because you know I love you, I know you love me, ain't no question in my mind. And I believe that I put this shit on and my life got a little different, right? So, okay, hold me down. It ain't that bad, because now I could talk to you all the time. When you was alive, in the later years, you dementia, you know what I'm saying, Alzheimer's, and, you know, it was hard. People, situations, and, you know, physically getting to there.
Can you guys back up? You're right between my slings.
Oh, yes, sir. I don't know what this man, the white man, we in front of his shit. Come on, you can go pull down there for real, for real. But yo, so Pete, I could talk to this nigga all the time now. And I know him, I know what he would say. I hear it in his voice, I hear his voice. Yeah, nigga, I moved your slings. Them shits was in my way. But you see, I was polite about moving them right back out the way. You can park right here, reverse right here. We good right here. This is fire. This is actually a better view. But so I could talk to my nigga all the time now, is what I'm saying. And because he done went on ahead of me, energy that I can't see, because I can only see 10% of the light spectrum, so 90% of reality is invisible to me, but he exists in that 90%, my dog gonna protect me. Some bad energy shit coming my way, I know my grandfather beat your ass for me. You feel me? So I ain't worried. It ain't that bad. I don't know how I'm going. Oh, that's what I was doing. We talking spirituality and shit, that darkness and that light and shit. And darkness and that light. That story shit is the darkness. Your comments and shit, your wall, that's the light. Say that shit in the light. Don't say that shit to me in the darkness. It's deception that exists in darkness. Too much deception exists in darkness. You can't see. I just told you you can only see 10% of the light spectrum, man. You want to turn the lights off? Niggas want to be blind. Nigga want you deaf, dumb, and blind in the inbox. Willing to do whatever he want to give him a symbol of you being a Jesus piece for him. Objectifying you. And vice versa. That shit lame, man. That shit lame. I get 300 plus views on damn near every story. I don't get 3 likes on every post. But I get at least, I don't know, 10 to 20 likes and hearts on every story. So I be wondering shit like, why y'all, like, I'm not asking niggas to fuck with me. Like, yo, man, support me and be my... I know people fuck with me. They let me know it all the time. But I would like to know, because I know, too. I know the psychology, so I do understand. I do know. But I would want y'all to ask yourselves why y'all ashamed to fuck with me, though. You gonna watch this in private, but not share it. You gonna watch it and tell me after that, yo, nigga, you said some real shit. Did you sit and watch it with somebody else? Did you take what I said, or if you felt like it was some real shit that inspired you, resonated in some way, did you walk into your life and then have that conversation with somebody? You don't got to give me the credit. I don't give a fuck. But did you take the energy and expand it? Or did you just make it a Jesus piece? I'm going to tell that nigga I fuck with him. I fuck with that nigga. Yeah. That's cool. If you fuck with me, though, really fuck with me, take my message and expand it. If you relate, we related. That shit bad simple. You talk to your cousins on the wall, man. You write on your cousin's wall on Facebook. It'd be the strangest people. It'd be people that don't even know me. I done had people don't even know me shed tears talking about, man, that shit, man, you just don't know. You don't even know me. But you know me. You know how you know me? The easiest way to know me? You know how you wanna get to know me? You know how you know me? Get to know yourself. Do you get to know yourself? You get to know yourself? We become each other. It's just levels. You get to, oh, that's God, like chill. That's my grandfather, like chill. Chill. Don't even give him your energy like that. That's my grandfather, like chill. I was gonna say some whole other shit. We gonna keep it, you know what? Cause that's what I was about to have. Grandpa, what's good? Grandpa, what's good? I'll put you down here, Grandpa. This nigga talking that shit. You like when I be talking that shit? They like when I be talking that shit, Grandpa. My grandpa always used to like to hear me talk. That nigga would be like, yo, what you learned today? I'd be like, I don't know.
Guys, I didn't mean to be rude. I just had to put on my cop.
Oh, no, it's fine, sir. We didn't mean to be rude. Out of line or disrespectful, none of that.
No, I just want to make sure.
All right, have a good day.
Hey, you too, enjoy.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to be nice to people. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to give people genuine, proper respect. You know what I'm saying? We in his space. That's where he washed his kayak off at. I never even been over here. I just pulled into that shit. I moved that nigga chairs and all that shit when we first pulled up. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. I'm like, man, move all this shit so we could pull up to the edge and I could see the water. You know what I'm saying? Ego be killing a lot of y'all, man. Y'all think y'all is y'all ego. Y'all think that shit is y'all. Y'all think that voice is y'all. That voice is your ego. And that shit be running y'all. Some motherfucking groundhogs all around this bitch. That shit is weird. That ego be running y'all. Be hurting y'all. Damn, that's really a groundhog. That shit's like, I gotta take a drink of water. You do away with your ego, you can have an interaction that'll always end well. But that ego, it got y'all with that main character complex. That's why won't nobody write on your wall. That's why people ain't really sharing your business. Nigga, they gotta be the main character of the story. In every waking moment of their life, they living reactive because they ain't being intentional. Not being intentional, so you reactive. So everything, you hear something and you gotta spin that shit to about you. Motherfucker be like, man, damn, I just broke my arm. Man, I broke my arm back in 3rd grade. Man, who gives a fuck about 3rd grade? I just told you the pass is for depressed people. I just told y'all the pass is for depressed people. Unless you studying history so that you can apply this shit in a new kind of way or some shit, nigga, the pass is for depressed people. So why when I tell you something about me and what's going on right now, would you start talking about the past? I don't need the trauma bonding. I don't need you to attempt to connect with me in that way. Talk to me presently. We can be present. And if you like me and you a visionary and you we talk about the future, we can look forward to some shit. That main character complex, while being a person who's unintentional about self, I had them in their ego all day, spinning every situation. They'll have a problem for every solution. And they won't share your stuff. Which, as we know, nigga, this shit right here that you watching me on, nigga, this money too. This is social currency. This is continuation school. You get a grade on here. What grade you get? What grade would you give yourself on social media? Be for real. What would you give your social media school grade? What grade is you in on social media? When you get on social media, what kind of shit you be talking about? What kind of shit you be sharing and shit? What kind of shit are you feeding your mind daily? This shit is the Matrix. Everything you consume come through a screen that base all your judgments and all your opinions and all your desires and wants. Your reality is, this is your God.